What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome to the channel, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Let me know in the comments down below. How is your day going? What are you up to? Have you done anything crazy? You just chilled? I actually got my plumbing degree today with the renovation that I'm doing at home and stuff, so I learned a couple of new things. We are currently on the test server, guys. How you probably see in the thumbnail, more damage than you ever saw. Yes, that's right, because we're about to unleash the Kraken, unleash Turvold. We're gonna have a God mode Turvold going in the Meat Watchers team, and we're gonna see what sort of damage he's gonna be able to do. But before we move over to talk about all that, if you guys enjoy the music you hear in the video, I just want to let you know I partnered up with Soundstripe. They have an amazing music library, so if you're a content creator, a music enthusiast, definitely head over and check them out. The link will be in the description down below. They have tons of awesome playlists, sound effects, video effects, pretty much everything that you need in order to keep your content safe. Plus, I can save you 15% on checkout by using code Skratch. Now, if you guys watched the video that I've done with Seth, big shout out to Seth. He's the man who actually created the theme, the tune, so all the credit goes to him. I'm gonna leave the link to his channel in the pinned comment so you guys can check him out, go and show him some love, drop him a subscribe. Basically, if you guys remember this video, building the best clan boss team, the Meat Watchers, this was a collab that I've done with Seth. So in that video, we were talking towards the end that just imagine having a Turvold, a max Turvold on a reflex set in the lead position where he's gonna get tons of buffs. I'm gonna explain you that in a second. What sort of numbers you're gonna be able to get with a mad Turvold. And at that time, I only had a +3 Turvold. And guess what? Christmas happened and I summoned another Turvold and I was like, Seth, we definitely gotta do this because I just got my Turvold to +4. So this, guys, is not necessarily a guide on the team because the speeds are crazy on it, considering that we are not using a speed lead. We are going on a 3-to-1 ratio. This is the spotlight that Turvold deserves, guys. He was guaranteed as a champion from Void Shards not a very long time ago, and everybody was like, yes, he's just a clan boss champion. That's true, but let's see what he can actually do in clan boss. Like, let's give him the spotlight that he deserves. And one thing, make your bets in the comments down below. Try to think what sort of numbers will this Turvold actually do in clan boss. So we have him built on a reflex, not on savage, and these are the stats that I have on him. I'm going to show you the stats on the other champions at the end. We're going to talk about the team in just a second, but these are his stats. 7,500 attack, 243 speed, 84 crit rate, 298 crit damage. He doesn't need full crit rate because of Ruela, but these are the stats. No blessings. What sort of damage you think he's gonna do with this skill? 700k, 800k, 900k, a million, more than a million? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna leave the entire clan boss run in the video so you guys can actually keep your eyes on it and see what this bad boy can actually do. Now, how I mentioned, is gonna be the Meat Watchers. The speeds are crazy high because we have no speed aura, you see. So basically, it's no speed aura. We decided to put Turvold in the lead. I'm gonna explain with that in just a second. We have Elva at 316 speed, Seeker 209, we have Ruela, and we have Demita at 346 speed, pretty high. Now, if you guys wanna see a guide on the team with much lower speeds than what I'm using today with the speed lead and stuff, definitely check out this video. And you're gonna find all the information that you need in there. That being said, guys, let's have a look and see what an unleashed Turvold can do. God mode Turvold, because he's definitely pretty nasty in this build. This is the team that we have right here. Let me quickly explain you another thing. The reason why we have Turvold in the lead and the reason why this will work different from any other team is because of Elva and of course because of Demita. So Elva with the A1 places a continuous heal buff for 2 turns on the ally with the lowest HP. Now, when you are on full HP on all your team, what's happening is that these sort of skills prioritize the lead. So the lead is always getting buffed. That's why Turvold is in the lead. Then, of course, we have the passive. the ally with the lowest HP is gonna get a perfect veil. This works the exact same way like the A1. If everybody's on full HP, the buff is gonna go on the lead. Then we have the Mita, which places a shield buff for 2 turns on the ally with the lowest HP. Again, it works exactly the same. If everybody's on full HP, the buffs will go on the lead. So we're already getting 3 buffs on Turvold just from 2 different champions. Not to mention that we're gonna have other things coming in. Ruela is gonna give us an increased crit rate. We're gonna get increased attack from Seeker. We're gonna get increased speed, block debuffs. We're gonna have a lot of things happening. This is a full auto team. Will work on every single difficulty as well. I'm kind of like showing you the preset. You gotta make sure you're prioritizing the skills like this for the Mira. Seeker doesn't really need to do nothing. But let's take it in and digest it slowly. Once it's gonna come in tune, so it's gonna start going on a 3-to-1 ratio from turn 5, if I'm not mistaken. Can actually quickly double check that. I think it's turn 5. Yeah, turn 5 we're on full sync. Then slowly we're gonna get 3 turns with everybody. So expect to see Turvold smacking quite a bit with his A3. 160 plus K with the A1, that's typical. But look at all those buffs on Turvold, guys. We're constantly having like 7 plus buffs on him, which is definitely making him very, very nasty. I can't wait to see what sort of numbers we're hitting, like max numbers with the skill. You know, there we go. We have everything in order. Look at all the buffs. I cannot wait to see an A3. Come on, Turvold, you can do it. Oof. 494k, 524k. Absolutely disgusting. Unleashed Turvold, guys. I'm very curious to see if we're gonna hit like 600k plus per hit. You know, I can definitely think that we're gonna do it. I think that we're gonna do it. Sorry, I kind of lost myself there. I was like, what are you gonna say there, Skratch? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What do you think is gonna be the highest hit we're gonna see from Turvold in this freaking God mode build with all these buffs on this crazy team, right? Like, look how many buffs is just adding up. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And the reflex is gonna help him with the A3 to use it more often. I just hope we're not really gonna get messed up by the RNG and have him use the skill all the time at the wrong moment because of the reflex set and the masteries, of course. But it should be pretty good. By the way, Ruela as well. She's an amazing, amazing champion. Such a beast. 542, 599k. Can we get more? Can we get more? I'm pretty sure that we can. I'm pretty sure that we can get even more than that. Damn, that's actually almost 1.2 million with one skill, guys. Absolutely insane. Now, Turvold was a guaranteed champion from Void Shards not a long time ago, and honestly, everybody said, well, he's only a clan boss champion. True, he's only a clan boss champion, but let's make him do the job like no one else. Let's make him do crazy damage because he's just a clan boss champion. He should be good at it, right? Come on, give me that Juggernaut. Look at all those buffs there. 2, 4, 6, 8, and now we have 10, but we're gonna lose one of them. 610, 587k damage. My god. 1.2 million with the skill. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Come on, Turvold. Show us another one. Show us another one. 415, 429. That feels like a minimum, you know. It's like, you know what, Skratch? I'm just gonna do a bit of damage now. Before he comes in with the big guns again and drops some crazy damage. This is more to kind of like spotlight Turvold in the right team. It's usually very hard to build a perfect team for Turvold because you need to have so many buffs on, you know, and it's pretty hard to find the champions. But knowing how the passives works on the rest, we can always play around with them and kind of like make the most and look at all the buffs, how they're piling up on him like this. We're definitely gonna be able to to make it happen easier than in other teams, you know. Of course, it came at the price of increasing the speed a lot on the rest of the champions. That was actually pretty crazy to increase the speed so much, but was all worth it. 559k, 615k. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'm not gonna stay in here for the entire run, guys. I'm gonna fast forward it, but I'm gonna keep the run in the video. So if any of you guys want to keep an eye to see if we're getting even bigger hits than this, we're actually gonna be able to do it. But I'm gonna make it faster. 604k, 615. So we're passing the 1.2 million. I'll catch you all, guys, in a bit once the entire run is over. And here we are, guys. My god, if you made your bets, hopefully you bet on the right numbers, because damn, he absolutely destroyed the clan boss. Almost 160 million on turn 50, guys. Is just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Here we are, 159.4 million damage. And we have Turvold with an impressive 82.6 million damage. That is just crazy. We have no ally attack, so take that in consideration as well. He has no blessing. If I would have had a phantom touch, imagine a phantom touch at 6-star, I think it would have brought 20 more million damage, or around there. Would be some crazy numbers. Very solid damage out of Turvold. 82.6, man. Look at the rest, like, they stand no chance. Ruela 25, Seeker 28, Turvold 82.6. Absolutely insane. Let me quickly show you the stats on all the champions, so you have an idea on what sort of damage they had in their builds, you know. So I've already showed you Turvold at the beginning, guys. The master is on him. War Master, I actually went with support to have Cycle of Magic on. No counter attack, because unfortunately it doesn't work on this team. But you've seen the build, the total stats. Pretty nutty stats, actually. 300 crit damage, 7.5k attack, 243 speed. Definitely very crazy. What I'm curious is, because if you guys paid attention at the run, you've seen that sometimes the Juggernaut was kind of like falling off. So maybe if I would put Turvold on a Savage set instead and try to always keep the Juggernaut on a specific turn, that might keep him in bigger numbers. Like, a Savage set will definitely provide bigger numbers with the A3 on this build, but he won't use the A3 as often. Then we have Elva, Autumnborn, 3 speed sets. These are her total stats. 2.3k attack, 316 speed, full crit rate, 130 crit damage, so we didn't went crazy on that. Masteries, offense and defense. Lasting gifts can potentially be a no-no, because if the champion will overbuff, that will throw the team out of sync, you know. War Master as tier 6. Demita, 3 speed sets as well. She's pretty fast. 346 speed, 99 crit rate, 3.4k attack. And I do have Cruelty on her. I have Brimstone on Elva, Masteries for Demita, offense and support. That Lord of Steel is actually very important to help us with the speed, you know. Then we had a Seeker on a Toxic set and a crit damage. Total stats, 4.5k attack, 209 speed, full crit rate, 276 crit damage. And I have Cruelty on him as well. So because I have 3-star Cruelty, 3-star Cruelty, I decided to combine them and max it out and have the defense on the boss down by 20% instead of 10, you know. And that helped a bit the rest of the champions with the damage. Masteries, offense and support 3. I have Sniper and Master Hexer for the Toxic set. And of course we have the last champion, which is Ruela. She's pretty fast as well. She's built on a mixed sets, my bad. Total stats, almost 5k attack, 276 speed, 98 crit rate, 266 crit damage, 260 accuracy and masteries, offense and support 3, Giant Slayer as tier 6, and of course the blessing that we have on is Phantom Touch. If I would have another blessing available for Turvold, how I mentioned, I would definitely go on Phantom Touch for him as well. That was all for this video, guys. Turvold Unleashed, a God Mode Turvold. This was the spotlight that Turvold deserved. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Were you expecting him to hit harder? Were you pretty impressed with the damage that you've seen coming out of the champion, considering that we don't have a Savage on it and stuff like that? But how I mentioned, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.